1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I lose count.
What the dingus music are you playing?
Oh, hey, how's it going, man?
Is this like Miss Piggy Sings?
No, it's better than that.
Actually, Miss Piggy singing Evanescence would be pretty hilarious now that I think about it.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's not hilarious?
Your mom?
The Forge. Yes, but the Forges in a medieval. I was not fond of that level set.
I don't know what a medieval is.
You remember when we were playing Dusk?
No?
Well, this is another one of those. Hey, this game is based on old shoot bangs.
Oh, this looks like, Heretic.
Heretic? I don't even know a Rick.
This looks pretty legit like Heretic. The other one looked more specifically like Hexen. There's a difference.
Yeah, I had to throttle the graphics
Can you
back a
crack
bit.
those disco balls? I don't think so, but... Oh! That's nice!
I shouldn't be doing that. I don't have a lot of mana. Ooh, that's a secret.
You're welcome. But it makes sense. I mean, these sorts of things are hiding all over the place. It's kind of a hallmark of this era of gaming. In fact, there very well might be a secret just for cracking all those orbs. You never know.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna do it right now.
I think that was them all. I don't know. I don't know!
Yeah, the last level set we were in was called The Forges, and it was maybe so far the weakest of the level sets so far. Just because it's like, hey, do you like being in the dark? You better.
Yeah, I very much see the influence of the era this is meant to portray. I like the visuals. It moves smoothly. It moves a little too modernly, like the way that the movement is a little angled, like your momentum carries and you wobble when you stop and change directions. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you get the weeble wobble weeble wobble.
Okay, that room you were just in with the round things and the teleporter coming down, or sorry, elevator coming down, that 100% looks like it was straight out of Gauntlet Legends. Like, very specifically, that was the level select.
Also, I'm not sure why they give you the BFG equivalent this early.
Probably to teach you conservation. And by conservation, I mean only you can prevent forest fires.
Ah!
You were being reminded of the Serious Sam school of thought. Of, oh, they're power-ups. I'm going to die.
You're going to spin!
Actually, it looks like it works very similarly to to the BFG in that it works on a line of sight of the explosion, even in ways it shouldn't. Like the BFG itself is broken enough to go around corners. Not that I used to play too much Doom and tried to speedrun or anything.
Wait, you playing video games? That's illegal here.
I did say used to. I'm clean, man.
You're simple
Totally
and
wasn't
clean.
playing. totally wasn't playing Slay the Spire earlier. Do you remember Gauntlet Legends? Does that room look familiar to you at all? Because that's like setting off so many bells in my head.
I think I played it briefly, but not enough to really remember that.
Okay. I love how your first impulse is try to break every stained glass window ever.
Here's what I think of you, Bloodstained.
The moon is cursed. Okay. I'm not against this. If they genuinely evoke the feeling of Heretic, but fix some of the quality of life issues, I'm totally for this.
What's fun about this thing, this sword, is that not only is it a projectile, but it also, if enemies shoot similar looking projectiles, you will parry them.
Oh, cool. So, funny fact. For the longest time, do you remember Ziggurat?
Yes.
I was convinced that Slay the Spire and Ziggurat were the opposite games.
Okay.
Well, I mean, think about it. In Ziggurat, if you are headed to the center of a big spiky temple, you are in fact trying to slay a spire. And so I was just convinced that that was what that game was, and Ziggurat made sense for a card deck builder game because of all the other games that are one-word temple title things.
Like Bop the Bingus.
Got it in one, soft man.
Oh, we'll play the fun game we did last time. So this thing I have, this staff with a spear in it, what do you propose the ammunition is?
Do they just call it balls?
No.
That's disappointing.
Uh-oh. I'll give you 3 guesses to figure out what this ammunition is. It uses orange mana, but its projectile is something else entirely.
Does it look like a bean?
No, it's right in front of the screen right now, you frick.
You say right now, with stream delay.
It's been on the screen for like the past 2 minutes, you goon.
Yep, but all I see is what looks like a face hugger clutching a dodgeball.
Yeah, so what do you think the ammunition is?
Well, if it's not balls, I don't know.
So this thing, I can't remember the name of it right now, but its ammunition is that it takes planets from the galaxy, shrinks them down, and turns them into an explosive payload.
Oh, Mr. Acracian Jr.
The meter I have built up under my health bar, which makes me go into Soul Rage, it turns all your weapons into supercharged, like when my axe was doing the spin. This turns it from planets into stars, for even greater explosion.
So this is what it looks like when worlds collide.
Shut up.
What's the matter? You can't handle the power, man?
I'm gonna hit you.
Wasting all the good jokes before anybody shows up. What am I doing? And then that soul power will engage.
Yeah, dodge roll that, you freaking turd.
Alright, so that's the RPG. Got it.
heck he say? Oh!
Stop. Dang it, phone. Okay.
Oh, good. Restream's broken. Hang on.
That's
Oh, ask me anything. I saw Dino Ratcher and Maxwell in the principal's office making babies. And I saw one of the babies, and the babies looked at me. So, again, I don't really see that as a question.
Aurora Borealis? Here? In that bad joke? At this time of year?
Localized entirely within this Twitch stream?
Can I see it?
No. The game just wants me to use the sword right now.
The thing is Nogo's gonna get mad about his question not getting answered, so therefore he is the steamed ham.
I don't know how to answer that question. That's again a statement from your observation. Are you trying to train me for when we go and when we play more of the what's that called? The Edgeworth game.
I hope you realize that something terrible for everyone involved ever for this stream.
What?
I have over 2,000 beans cash, just waiting for when to inflict mega talking for an hour on everyone.
Ace Attorney Investigations, that's the one. We're gonna come back to that sometime. Also,
Because I'm just gonna mute the stream and listen to everybody complain.
you took 2 of those blasts. Man. And now he's dead. I burned my meter as soon as that man fell over.
No, clearly, Nogo, the more proper answer is to order several dozen water breaks until Ratchat spends the rest of the stream in the bathroom.
Also, we got the beat stick.
No, we is what happens later.
Ah. So that enemy took like 2 Aeternum shots to the face and did not care. That, Uh-oh.
I gave Nogo an idea.
Oh well, let's see how many water breaks is that? Here we go. Oh, look, a water break. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a water break.
What are the diner?
Oh gosh.
What did the Dinoratcha say to the No-Go?
Do it right. Wait, how many more are... Okay. What was it? What was it?
Oh my god.
Is it... This was a terrible idea.
I am so glad I said that out loud.
I'm feeling uncomfortably moist.
I still have the 2,000 bean bucks. And everyone will regret that. Everyone will remember that.
I can't hit this boy. I have a lot of blue mana. Maxwell, my cousin, let's go Magic the Gathering.
Which button is decline? B. B.
Uh-oh.
That's a good question, Nogo. Maybe I'll save 4,000. I'll just wait until he finally finishes and he's like, I think that's it. Ding! Son of a bitch.
We'll just change
sorry.
it. We'll just change it to that no-go. Then let's talk about JoJo's.
Why do you hurt me, Maxwell?
You know what? I'm getting kind of tired of this room. Blammo.
I saw a very worrisome thing lately.
You running out
It
of puns?
explained that if, depending on your translation of the Bible, that Jesus' name very well might have just been Joshua, you know? And since surnames were only important if you were rich then, he would have been Joshua, son of Joseph.
Yes, go ahead.
Jesus Christ was the first JoJo's.
So that's been a good stream, everybody. Glad we were able to go for like 16 minutes tonight. I am uncomfortably moist. Where do they keep coming from?
They make pills for that now.
You are not helping.
This actually reminds me of a very specific Daggerfall dungeon.
Oh, you know what also is really stupid? You can do... You don't rocket jump in this game, you planet jump. Like, the blast from these things is enough to give you a good bit of height.
Well, yeah, you've got to orchestrate it ahead of time. You can't just do it all willy-nilly.
What?
You've got to plan it.
I'm gonna make the next Beans Buck prize, like, Maxwell... Like, every time Maxwell tells a pun, he has to put in, like, $5 to the next charity event. Make you go broke for a good cause.
I would probably just buffer overflow the value.
Buffer?
What's that?
I don't even know her.
I told so many puns that the value went negative and now the charity owes me money. Best event ever!
To the base!
That's why I specified that depending on the translation, it would be Joshua. No go all arguing, wasn't even listening.
Like, we do know it's gonna be a bad day. When I do get around to watching JoJo's finally. Yeah, see, this level set is way nicer to look at. Like, look at that big boy over there. You like, for Slash. That's a secret. I'm already on full meter.
That's show business, baby.
Where am I?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Like, one of these windows must be bustable.
Probably.
Whoa.
And you're gonna keep trying until one does, and you know why?
Why?
Bustin' makes me feel good.
The Antlions from Half-Life are here to beat me up.
Actually, their jump patterns remind me specifically of the Borderlands 2 thingies that I can't remember the name of.
Verizon hasn't given me the staff yet.
What were those things called?
Those enemies?
Yeah.
I have no idea. They're probably in, like, the in-game codex.
No, I meant the Borderlands version of those enemies. 'Cause that's what they remind me of, not Half-Life.
I don't know. The Yabba Dabbers.
No, that's a super special prize.
Oh, yeah,
It's a yabba dab. You do it.
Yabba Dabba X gonna do it to you. Man, Eno's not here to get unnecessarily angry at these jokes.
Man, you want to talk about a forgotten era of gaming? You know how I controlled Doom, Doom 2, Hexen, and Heretic?
Very carefully.
100% keyboard movement and aiming.
You are a strange person.
Well, that's the thing. At that point, mouse look wasn't yet a common thing. I mean, there was no vertical aim in Doom, and I think Hexen and Heretic has it as an option, but it was still new enough that it wasn't common. It wasn't until like Quake 1 that everyone finally started jumping ship, and that's because Quake 1 had so many levels that weren't just flat plains that you needed it. Like, unless you're playing a remake of Doom or Doom 2, there is no mouse look whatsoever. Forward and backward on the mouse is move forward and backward, not look up and down. I don't think there was a look up and down. Game auto-aimed at whatever was on the same coordinate as your cursor, whether it was above or below.
Have I even had a chance to use the silver key yet?
Don't know. But yeah, I played these games with entirely with the keyboard. I mean, Doom doesn't even have a jump. What the hell does it need it for?
Oh, well, there's the key.
But yeah, it was
Oh,
either
no.
that or directional arrows for movement at that point, because that was where you needed your most mobility, so you used your right hand on that. Left hand on, like, control, alt, space, that area. And that was your fire and manipulate stuff. Look up the default controls for some of those games sometime. It'll kind of hurt your head.
Yeah, like, there was this mod for Duke Nukem 3D I was trying to play a while ago. Like, it was called, like, AMC:TC. It's supposed to be this, like, this dummy thick, like, XCOM mix of, like, base management, but then also just running out to do missions. And the control schemes are not great.
Yeah. Duke 3D was it had a look up and down, but it was not default. I think that was before the Quake or around the same era. So people, it wasn't like common yet, but it was at least an option. We just didn't use it. I mean, at the time, that's what we had. It worked. We were used to it, and it was revolutionary in its own way. It's kind of like, have you tried to go back and play GoldenEye 64?
No.
I have. And it was amazing at its time, but man, it does not hold up. I mean, you're trying to play a first-person shooter game with one analog stick and maybe strafing. That really says it all right there.
Yeah.
Like at the time, yeah, 'cause it was amazing because we had nothing like it before as far as console controllers. But trying to do it now after you're used to all these quality of life changes and upgrades, it sucked.
Also, Nogo, what was the name of that fool from Sekiro? Because that dude on the horseback there reminded me a lot of him, just minus the screaming.
Oh, they even say the hexed. Yep.
What is this? Yo. Yeah.
I think Lisa Frank farted.
Excuse me?
That's why there are purple pastel clouds.
Who the beans is Lisa Frank?
Lisa Frank? You don't know who Lisa...
No.
I thought you weren't 12 years old. Lisa Frank was an art designer that had a really expansive library of stuff that ended up everywhere. It was always hyper rainbow and pastel, and there were usually like incredibly bright or incredibly cartoony, happy-looking animals involved, like dolphins or unicorns or whatnot. And it was all over the place. Like, it was all over the place on girls' school supplies, on clothes. I'm sure if you saw something from Lisa Frank, you would at least recognize it if you don't recognize it by name. I mean, people used to have it all over their Trapper Keepers, which will tell you the era that's from.
Yeah.
That's the first one you've actually done reasonably on time.
Yeah, well, I'm smart. And handsome. I'm very cute, I'll have you know. Fight anyone who says the contrary.
Thinks so.
There's no sound notification for it, and I don't think there's been anything programmed yet to meet that need.
Hey, it's the staff.
Yeah, finally.
This just in, local streamer celebrates on picking up some wood.
A very good piece of wood, I'll have you know.
It's grasping a ball at the end. It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Man, I should come back to Sekiro sometime, but I don't feel like throwing another controller out a window.
Can you mantle in this game?
No.
0 out of 10. I may give System Shock 2 a lot of shit, but at least it had reasonable jumping platforming maneuvers. Like, if you jump at a wall, and it's higher than you, but feasibly you could have reached up and pulled yourself up, it does it.
What do you think this is, a video game?
Actually, you know what? I really miss the first 2 Thief, come to think of it. A game where you are deliberately weak as shit, although you could certainly get around that and exploit it once you understood the combat AI with any decency. Point is, it was about the exploration and the experience and not just, powering through all the bullshit.
jump. Oh, hey. Also, hey, just that's moisture. I will not make the chicken take a drink. That'll be too much of a mess to clean up. Uh-oh.
He's still cleaning up after the chicken went in the bean.
I do it again.
You know,
I did it again.
Peak Dino Ranch content there.
I activated my meter right when I'm about to murder the boy. Nogo, you know games about with meter. How do I manage my meter? My meter. Can't see
Put
crap.
your meter away. Gross.
Oh, hey. Free BFG.
I actually would instead counter suggest that rather than a meter, you have a centimeter.
Wow. Showed me what for.
It was a good joke on short notice.
Short, because it's a penis.
Oh, is that what we were saying? Damn, that's cool.
I'm finding myself really low on health in this level set. The Celestial Claw, that's what it's called, right.
Not craw, craw. Yeah, no, that joke's going away.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm taking the coward's way out on that one. Oh. A wild key appears.
Those look like upside-down pieces from Sorry. Man, you're the best at elevator puzzles.
What? What? Because it seems like I have to come in from that hole at some point. Oh no. That do it? What? I don't... Wait. This is timed. How am I supposed to get up there so fast?
Okay, so here's the gimmick. You hit the buttons to raise the other two, and then hit the button to lower the first one. The order might be a little off, but you know what? That's the gimmick. Because then you're standing on the first one when it goes back upward.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I can't get through this. And it's too small for me to planet jump through as well.
Now, the default position for the second two platforms is down. The default position for the first platform is up.
Oh. I'm very intelligent when I want to be. Oh no!
You forgot one, but maybe we'll see.
Wait, no, I want to try this.
Boy, you missed.
I got it!
Alright. That's one way to do it.
It's unnecessary damage in already pretty tricky levels, but who cares? Come on, give me some credit. That was pretty cool. Dad, please.
Where along your jump you fire and aim the rocket has a whole lot to do with trajectory. So you may want to practice that at some point.
I don't think there's a terrible lot
you-
of instances to use claw jumping for, like, unless for its speed running.
You'd be surprised at the number of things you can find / secrets that I'm sure are in here.
Here's the bugs all over my butt. That's a big man, huh?
That's the butt.
Yeah, let me just yeet some planets at you real quick.
Gonna yeet some planets right at Uranus.
Yeah, I'm not going down there yet. Oh, we're back where we started. We're gonna get her right back to where we started from. Supposed to be a bloody silver key here.
What was the key you needed on the very top of the structure?
Gold, and we have that.
There you go.
By the way, like I said in the Discord, I changed my microphone positioning a little bit. Does it sound better or worse? Not much different?
I don't notice a difference coming out of my phone speaker, but you know, that doesn't say a whole lot.
Nelgo, you're a man of culture. What am I looking at?
Not a single thing in that sentence is true.
What?
Nothing.
What is that over there?
What is what?
I can shoot him.
You sure you're not American? It's the Ender Dragon, don't worry about it.
Is that supposed to be water above me?
Might be, I don't know.
Also, you think I don't see that friggin' Eternum down there? Hey, paisanos! Don't leave your items lying about! This is the most ammo I've had for that thing ever. Oh! No! Metal, I'll need you to just scrub that part of the archive. If you can just do that for me, that would be really good. Thank you.
Sorry, if we took the scrub out of the stream, there'd be nobody playing.
Night! I got through the forges. You shut your mouth. What's down here? Ooh.
Certain death.
Full orange. Orange, you glad I didn't dab on you? How do I get up?
No, but I'm glad you didn't die this time.
How do I get up? Do I pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up? Oh.
Yeah, that's rule 1 of Hexen and Heretic. If you're supposed to get back somewhere, it's probably an elevator that doesn't look like an elevator yet.
What is an elevator, not an elevator?
When it's a miserable pile of secrets.
Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is weird.
They did that in Thief as well. Thief Gold specifically. It wasn't in the original Thief one, it was in the remastered levels. When you are breaking into the mansion of Constantine, who you later find out is essentially the trickster god in human form, which explains why his mansion contains messed up stuff and extra-dimensional space.
What a mansion. Go catch this mace. I don't want to, like, turn around and fire the claw in, like, against one part of the geometry that's going to end up blowing up in my face.
No, you're holding the ball. I just read that text message on
You
the
get an
top.
achievement for that, too. I'm getting really confused about this very Euclidean level layout.
Non-Euclidean.
Whatever.
If it was Euclidean, it would have the sharp corners and straight lines that you're expecting. Now, the real question is the gravity going to shift on you? It
I hope
doesn't
not,
look-
because...
It
would-
doesn't look like it, looking at the paths, but I'm not putting it past this game.
A-term shot just before going down this hole. I'm going to equip this real quick.
This does totally remind me, actually, of Constantine's mansion from Thief 1 at that point. All the stuff designed just to... Oh, hello. Now you're on a roller coaster tube. That's kind of a neat trick.
Nothing happened. We're good. Everything's Lamau okay.
You did it again.
Nope. Nothing happened. Ask no, go check the tapes. Using meter on that fool feels like overkill, but it's better than the alternative.
Dinoracho was destroyed by his mortal enemy, gravity.
Gravity? Who needs gravity? What is
Well,
down there?
gravity kills.
I don't... What feels like the correct path? This feels like the correct path.
Probably. I don't know.
Well, that's the key,
Actually,
so
both-
that is the correct
Yeah,
path.
I was going to say both are probably correct for different reasons. Because one of them looks
Yep.
like it's a one-way that you would have to... Yeah, one of them looks like a one-way that you have to walk back from, and the other one looks like it actually connects back to where you need to go with the key.
Yeah.
Man, if it weren't for stream delay, I would actually look like I knew what I was talking about. Instead, it happens as I'm saying it.
Oh, are there going to be enemies now? That's fun. Whoa. Yep, I'm just going to run. Play JK. And kiss splat. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, set me free. Beep, 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 boo, boo, boo. Oh no.
Everybody's supersonic racing.
And we're good. We're so good, in fact. We'll just... moisture. And we'll also just... Why did I come up with this idea? This horrible, horrible idea.
Masochism.
There is no one who hates me more than me, so...
Man, this is already reminding me that one of the things that I like the most about the other game was when it starts playing with risk-reward of like, hey, you could pick up this item that's going to change your stats in this way, but it's going to make this other mana color almost useless. Instead, you just have these pools that, yeah, they're different. That's cool, I guess.
Yep, I saw that. Hey now.
You're an all-star?
Well, we have a dilemma, because now we can open up that, which feels like the end goal. Or we could find out what's down here.
I don't know. Are you going to take the red pill? Or are you just going to go and go to some shitty Reddit memes?
That just takes us back down to where we got the key.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Because it sure looks... the way the environment of this game changes, it makes me wonder what did or didn't change for the column to appear.
Well, I hit the silver switch and it caused this water plume, and yeah, it just takes us back to where we got the key.
Okay. I say that because Hexen and Heretic totally had things that would change parts of the level that you were previously on and not tell you unless you happen to go back there.
I don't think this game does that so far when you hit switches or activate triggers, that it is done in a way that you can see it, at least in the near area. Yay! 2 out of 6 secrets. I'm great at this game. In the circle of
Little
life.
Shadow of the Colossus end goal screen.
Oh, this looks fun.
But you love it, though.
Why do I get the feeling Orange Man is going to become a premium in this level?
What the hell is going on with your Steam notifications going nuts down there?
Hey? Oh. Deep. That should do it. Oh no, everyone can see my Steam. Hey, I wonder what happens if I go down here.
Doom.
Shotgun reloading sound.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I was just expecting you to die.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Do it again, do it again.
Fine. How's everyone day so far?
I'm getting beaten up in the medieval. Nogo made me do like 13 water breaks in a row, and I'm very moist.
Oh my god. Drink! Basically. Drink! Also,
Oh,
drink!
speaking of, look at all these breaks and water breaks coming as the... Well, there's no one... It's a little bit of the... I may need to rethink my community channel point ideas. What's that switch do?
Let's see.
I don't know
here.
what that switch do.
Idiots spawn. See, like, the staff is basically your pistol, but it also has homing capabilities. And that's what I think is kind of interesting about the arsenal in this game, is that some weapons share mana pools, like... So the staff and the Voltride share blue. The edge, the sword, and the mace share green. But even though they have, like one is rapid fire, the other is hard hitting, they both have, like, their own purposes in certain situations.
Yeah. I mean, hell, even in Doom, there were reasons to use the single-barrel shotgun instead of the double-barrel shotgun. And those weapons were very deliberately similar.
Your mum is deliberately similar.
To what?
I don't know. Alright, sequence complete. What'd that do? Like, the mace basically is the shotgun, but it really loses effectiveness over a distance. Since I think, like, the shrapnel of the shards are spread out over time.
Oh, there they are. That's where I just looked at. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
How's it going, man?
No, that I just some my friend was like, "Hey, you got all these cards I'm looking for?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I might." So and looking through. Turns out I actually have a bunch just by random chance. Like, oh, neat.
That's some neat meat you got there.
Oh.
I sell your banana. You guys remember the days of Banana Phone?
Rafi?
Where's my teeth?
Especially that Newgrounds animation about Banana Phone.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing.
Banana Phone.
Wait. You hear it too, don't you?
That's gonna make me run backwards. Oh, this is great.
Oh god. I think that was the first ever animation I ever saw on Newgrounds.
I wouldn't admit that to anybody.
Well, I just did. So, you know.
Game's trying to kill me. What's up with that?
That means he knows you.
I don't like you. He doesn't like you either.
Yeah, good job standing together. There hasn't been any real segments yet of like being a mini horde mode all of a sudden. Like everything just seems to be like encounters and waves, no actual like armada ready to come steal your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say a big nope to all this. I don't think I've tried the Eternum's shot when you're in Soul Power. Like what? Does it go from like something that makes everything living become not living and just does so even harder?
Die hard with a vengeancer?
Yo, this man has ascended. Knight Solaire, is that you? What are you doing?
You're not praising it.
Well, there solves that problem. Ah! Penis. Yeah, in case... Oh, no. I was about to say, in case, Mega, if anyone asks, no, I have not fallen off of these narrow friggin' platforms yet, and then immediately after.
We might as well just keep a tally board at this point.
Every fall is another, like, 100 for charity.
I still love that damn space, like, the bazooka gun.
Sorry, what one?
The planet gun, I should say.
The Celestial Claw? Yeah!
The Planet Smasher.
I should probably go back and do a clip of it, of like, I actually used the thing to planet jump to grab a key in order to avoid doing some platforming. It felt really cool.
I grabbed a planet for a solar system, killing all of its inhabitants to do a sick-ass jump.
I rocket jumped with your friggin' civilization, you turd.
And apparently there's an achievement for doing that, for shooting Earth. which I appreciate.
Yeah, I got that the first time we were streaming this.
Is Earth like a really rare spawn?
Apparently you get the whole solar system, I think. Or unless I read the achievement list wrong.
Games that look old but actually aren't old are like that's a cool aesthetic.
Yeah, like, pretty much anyone that said if you played Dusk and you enjoyed it, like, this was basically a shoe-in, which I don't entirely agree with, because the feels of them are very, very different, but... yeah, I mean, other than the Forge level set, this has been pretty enjoyable so far. Oh, no.
So what's this Crystal Mace you have? I haven't seen that one yet.
The same thing happened, honestly, with Heretic and Hexen. They were different games. They had similar enough aesthetic. Oh, hey, you met the Slaughterfish. They
Yeah.
had similar enough aesthetics that people compared them, even though the game loop was different for both. And that's why I was distinct in which one I was comparing to which.
This Crystal Mace is badass.
Yeah, I think it's called, like, something Torment, but it's basically your shotgun, but it's also pretty much a melee weapon, too.
So, shotgun.
Yes. Thankfully, this underwater section is not horror-inducing. I will not...
Thankfully, this section will punish you by electrocuting you for using electricity in a source of water.
Shut up, it's video games.
Man, you know what we need to get back to? Hitman.
Another good Hitman game.
Another game where if you use electricity in the water, it actually punishes you. But I'm pretty sure you can drop a toaster on some folks.
Do you see that clip of that new Hitman game where the guy threw the fucking briefcase and it was just trailing that dude who was on the jet skis?
Yeah, I think, like... Uh-oh. I think, like, for some reason, Frozen really wants me to play Hitman, and it's like, the last time we were streaming it, I was hilariously awful at it.
The new Hitman?
Why do you think we want to see you play it?
Like, I was basically spending most of my time doing intel gathering, making a plan, then having it fall apart at the seams.
Yeah, that's called comedy.
That can't happen. I'm Big Guy Gamer.
What the fuck is
Not a
that
single
orange
little
that...
word is true.
Scratcher, what the fuck was that purple mess in your hands you were holding a second ago?
This?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that. What the fuck is that?
It's the Aeternum. Just think of the
What?
BFG!
Oh.
It's the big spell. The big friendly spell.
Oh, they think they're hiding.
Alright, here's my planet killing gun.
Oh, look at that. Full meter again right away.
You sure made a solar flare out of that one.
God mode initiated.
IGDTV.
I like how the the sword turns into basically Zero Sword from Mega Man X.
I need a key.
You know, green beam flashes everywhere.
Oh no. Nope. Fire in a hole.
You want Maxwell? Ratchet saw a room with very strong enemies, and we outie. And you're like, Eddie.
I'm gonna hit that.
I'm ahead.
My aim is perfect. Thank you for asking.
How many of those did you actually hit?
Don't
Like,
worry about it.
2?
Why are we oying in chat?
Oi.
Boy!
Oi,
Why
yeah,
aren't
see
you-
you, stinky cool.
Oh, this is a little awkward to jump through.
Is it basically just purple evil water?
Let's go back to an old Dino Rancher oldie. Sperm water.
No, that's... beautiful. Now, granted, we don't know what that's a reference to.
So I'm mad at Demon Crawl.
Who?
Demon Crawl, the roguelike Minesweeper.
Ah.
Their holiday update broke it on my mobile device.
Send them an angry letter and tell them they need to fix their shit. God damn.
Tell them you know Dino Rancher. That means big business for some people.
For about... 2?
Oh, that's good. Oh, they fire eclipses at me. Oh, that's metal. Oh, that's...
No, this was metal. God damn it, Maxwell, why am I Russian again?
I'm starting to think the game is encouraging me to use my soul meter more often.
Give me a soul!
Also, I am out of green. Oh, remember to come back for that. It's like 6 shots of the PFG sitting around here.
Well, the planet thrower is basically the rocket launcher, right?
Yeah. Enough to the extent where you can rocket jump with it, and it's really stupid. Why does this game exist?
You saw all those fuckers come out of nowhere, and you're like,
I have something to solve this problem.
here's the eat dick solution.
Let's see, gold key, eh? Yeet. I don't know what I'm looking at. When a
So,
problem
we
comes
don't-
along, just turn them.
I saw that one thing where they were literally like the 5 dudes that came out of nowhere, and you're like, you know what? Fuck 'em. Does the shotgun base, like, when you stick someone with the crystals, is it just like aesthetic?
No, I'm pretty sure that signifies how many shots actually hit the target, and also if it triggers the overkill where they get stapled to the wall.
You know what my favorite ever gun made in a video game was?
Hey, what's that?
I really like the Needler from Halo. That's one of my favorite guns from any video game. Because I love the idea of just having this thing that just shoots so many, like, you know...
Wait, Needler? I don't even know her!
Oh, that just reminded me. I just remembered the best gun they ever made in any Halo game was the fucking Magnum from 1. Literally most overpowered shit you've ever seen. How did you seamlessly do that bubble climb trick before, and then you were just like, eh.
I don't know. Also, wait, where's the silver key? It should be on that platform. The thing I think that's pretty cool about this level is that all the enemies, like this being cathedrals with stained glass and all that crap, the enemies are all made of glass as well. I think that's pretty neato. Maxwell, you're a man of culture. Do you think that's neato?
I think he left.
Oh.
Like the snakes are stained glass.
Yep, they splinter and shatter as well.
Yeah, it kind of does. I didn't know that was just like, I don't know much. Yeah, this looks like a bunch of it looks like a bunch of bullshit I don't want to deal with. Fire's literally best gun in game.
Like, I should really be using up more of my meter because they're just like giving me soul juice right now.
You really should be. I'm surprised you're not doing it more.
Because it's like, what if I need to use it for something more important later?
You know, I've tried to start doing that with RPGs. Because I always have the game, like, I swear to God, I've never used, like, the PP ups and, like, you know those things in Pokemon where you grab them and then, you use them later to increase the, to restore the PP of an item you have.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I always forget to use them. Jesus, I forgot that, like, the superpower form is holy fire, you know what I mean?
I'm the god of hellfire.
Shot you with the power of the sun. Eat dick.
You know what? Screw this. Yay!
Have a Merry Christmas, dickhead.
Just so violent as well. It's just like their entire cellular structure is just being torn asunder.
I like how you basically used your thing to, like, use up all your fury juice.
And now I'm right back to full meter again.
You're like, eat the power of a fucking piece of modern art. That's what the thing looks like.
What fun! Boing! 2 out of 5 secrets, I'm great. Oh, the unholy sanctuary, Potter.
So apparently Japan made a Kirby Nat pillow, right?
Okay.
And I shit you not. It's literally just Kirby, like, doing his, like, you know, soak. And then it's just, but its mouth is open, so you just stick your head inside the mouth.
Let's pour it out.
But on the other hand, it's pretty cute. Like, I get to sleep inside Kirby.
Oh, we gotta fight inside a Blitzball sphere. Nope.
Nice move, dickhead. Too bad I have the best gun. Twin Terror, more like you both can eat dick.
Ouch.
God, it's weird to see anything in this water, dude.
Yeah.
Kinda sucks ass.
I win. La da 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 da. Oh! Whoa. Cool.
So it was the game like, alright. Did you try and just jump off, and then the thing was like just fucking jumped you right back up?
If I knew what I would be happy... How do you get that? If I knew that I'd be going into a Blitzball sphere, I would have played the music from Final Fantasy X.
Wait, did Maxwell actually use 2,000 beans?
Not yet.
Okay, so it just shows me that that's an unlock is for me to recite the thing, the Bionicle lore.
Oh, Colonel. Oh, I just got the speedrunner achievement for some reason. Apparently, using the Aeternum while in soul mode to Shrek the boss.
Welcome back, champion.
Alright, so let's never look at the forges ever again. Let's see, Sacred Path or Solar Solstice?
Yes.
Which level set should I go to next?
Okay, so you have Solar Solstice, the Forge, Sacred Path.
A lot of these levels are already complete. So the only ones that I have unlocked, which are not yet finished, is Sacred Path and Solar Solstice.
Go to Solar Solstice. The Sacred Path sounds like kind of finale.
Wait, do I even have access to that?
Maybe not.
I'm bunny hop. I don't even know if bunny hopping makes you go faster. It feels fun.
I love that with Half-Life, they're like, oh yeah, there was this glitch to where you could jump really fast backwards, so we fixed it, which they kind of did, but...
Let's go!
Or was it? It was another speed glitch where you could like intentionally go faster by doing something in Half-Life 2. They're like, oh, but we fixed that glitch, so you could do that glitch anymore. But there was a newer glitch for speed, and that was the whole, jumping backwards,
Aw. Thought there'd be something else if I jumped over there.
Game said no. So in each level, do you just start off with the battle axe?
Yeah, there's also an option where you can say...
It was a legit skill. Like, okay, so I played Team Fortress Classic competitively, which ended up being, weirdly, one of the major reasons that Bunny Hop got patched, and they put a speed cap in Team Fortress Classic of it. You could only get up to 140% of your character's standard walk speed before the game just halted you in midair. Why? Because we used to put heavy weapons guys moving about 12 times normal land speed and just send them wherever the hell we wanted.
That's hilarious. Just this big fat boy.
I think that man's reflected my projectiles.
Uh-oh.
I don't
We
like
gonna
it.
have fun this one.
Haven't you ever played against Nightmare on Samurai Showdown?
No.
Well, it would explain a lot right now.
To answer your question, Mega, yes. With each level set, you start out with just the axe. There's an option in the menu to say that after every level, you also reset back to just the axe.
Yeah, classic difficulty.
Well, again, this place doesn't remind me of the Forges, so it's okay so far. Yeah.
It's me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch. It was me all along. I love that meme.
Excuse me, memes?
Tell-
On this
tell
Minecraft
Cersei.
server?
Tell Cersei. I want her to know it was me.
Yeah, there's purple.
But as it was, legitimately, when I had to switch to a trackball, one of the first things I did was re-download Half-Life 1 and fire up TF2 in an old freaking 2Fort server and make sure that I could still bunny hop on a trackball. And the answer is yes, I could.
Yeah, it's like I'm telling you, like once you get your computer going again, it's like we got so many video games to catch up on.
There were so many weird advanced movement techniques in TFC, specific to TFC, because some existed in the original Team Fortress, Wake World Team Fortress. Some happened in other instances of the game. Like pretty much every shooter that had mods had a Fortress mod. There was even an Unreal Fortress, but man, that was weird. But I mean, rocket jumping was just the beginning. All the ridiculous pipe jumping that the demo could do. I actually had a regular thing of jumping off of the blue pipes, the contact damage grenades, rather than trying to use my actual pipe bombs because I needed the pipe bombs. That was important. And those required better timing than anything. But pretty much Medic and Scout became regular, like the primary offensive classes because they had concussion grenades. People, rather than use them to dizzy opponents and push them out of the way, figured out, hey, if I do this, I can propel myself into angles of entry that the map wasn't really designed for. And that changed defensive strategies entirely.
Angles of entry.
Speaking of, how is your mother doing? And then, I mean, there was even just always further advances on this, of like trimping, where if you were ducking when you used something to push you up a ramp, and then you unduck at the very top of the ramp, it would put all your momentum in an unexpected direction. I mean, there was all this weird tech that every time somebody figured out something new, it changed the game all over again.
I'll crack with you,
Handheld.
sweetie pie.
Handheld concussion grenade jumping, where you primed the grenade but never threw it, and at the moment that the grenade went off, it just amplified your momentum in whatever direction you happen to be moving, which meant if you weren't good at it or you had a really high ping, you had no control. Still remember one server that I got investigated for hacking on. Why? Because I had a ping of 8 to that server.
It's not hacky. You just have a good internet.
Well, the server was literally less than 50 miles away from me. This was actually a server hosted by the League, so it certainly wasn't like one of us deliberately purchased this server. No, that just happened to be a great advantage for us in that particular league.
You guys are bad because the game's too good.
I mean, this was an era where if you had high-speed internet, your average ping was still like 75, under 100. But yeah, if we had people who did try to play on dial-up, they had like 300, 400 ping.
Oh god.
They usually played engineer. You can guess why.
Still a thing nowadays. Bad ping,
Yeah.
just play NG.
Okay, so the fact that there aren't there aren't grenades in TF2 really made me sad, because a lot of the grenade types in TFC were what made it what it was. And in fact, the engineer had an EMP grenade that essentially it blew up the ammo you were carrying. Like, it didn't take the ammo away, but it did damage for everything that you were carrying. So if you were a class that first off, there was a button to discard ammo you didn't use. So if you were a class that didn't use rockets, it would throw away your rockets, and you didn't have to worry about it as much. But if you're a rocket-using class, the EMP hurts you about 2 times as much as it does an offensive class that doesn't need them. There was all sorts of extra layers of strategy to the game that I miss in TF2, even with its weird infinite loadout system.
When are we doing TF2 nights again, boys?
Just literally have the people that still play the game are fucking meme lords and don't even have matches anymore. Just stick around on the server.
No, it's fine. It's content. Clearly we have to go around and oh my goodness. Look at that absolute shonky boy.
I just miss when I had the time to dedicate to a game and had enough knowledge and was in on it early enough that I was genuinely competitive. Because I'm never going to be that good at something again, I'm convinced. Yeah, way to collect all that stuff so fast you can't read the text.
It's just, like, plot things, contrivances. There is darkness on the horizon. I have kept the key here for safekeeping, guarded well. Brothers! This is probably not going to open up to being bad things.
So, someone I know...
But the enemy is voiced by Cam Clark.
No.
I still love how long you didn't believe me.
Why didn't you believe me?
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, hey, Mega.
Mm.
When are we gonna do Enter the Gungeon?
Sometimes. Someday.
Some.
Body! For a second, I was like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
I don't need it.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shack.
Wait, where's... Oh. I don't know if you can get squished by platforms, and I'm not going to find out either. Kill? I don't think there's been enemies so far that can just straight up, like, counter one of your, like, some of your weapons. Also, Max, you gotta do something with your volume. The phone feedback's getting heavy.
What? What? I changed nothing!
That's the issue.
Your mother.
I thought I'd be able to stay here longer, but I am ridiculously tired all of a sudden, so I'll be talking to you guys later on. Sorry we go to bed so early, just damn. My energy all gone.
I know, the medieval excitement is way too hippin' and a hoppin' and a bippin' and a boppin'.
So what you're saying is, this would be the perfect time to try to get you to explain the lore of Bionicle.
2,000 bits and they'll get it.
You think someone would give us 2,000 bits for that? No, it's gonna be the bean bugs, my guy.
I mean beans, yeah, my bad.
You frickin' lord here.
I mean, what else am I
fraud.
going to spend them on? 2 dabs?
What are you talking about? There's no dabs. It's the mystery prize.
Everybody here already knows, so...
You're crazy.
Cut that out. Cut it out for the...
That said, I think I'm going to save this for when there are a lot more people to inflict it on.
I'll do it.
I'm aware, and the idea of making you do it when you're already exhausted is kind of funny. But this is something that you share with the world.
What,
Maybe
like,
during
more Bionicles?
Maybe like a super intense moment in Warframe when he's actually got other people in the Discord,
Oh,
and
like,
then we will piss them all off.
Nogo friggin' gave me the business one night where I was playing the Railjack, the outer space stuff. And we went from being, like, very manageable, like, decently challenging stuff to, like, you had to be specifically built for your strongest loadout in order to survive. And it was very hard and very difficult. And then Nogo and Vweet at the same time redeemed their mystery prizes back to back. And I was trying... It was great.
Sounds like a you problem.
Mama head to bed though, so see y'all later.
Right. Night, man.
Yeah.
We got a golden key. Oh, Nogo's still awake. Wow, this doesn't look nefarious in the slightest. Open up. Whoa, Nelly! He is so powerful, I cannot parry his sword. That's a problem. Yeah, I thought
Is the parry a shape or a color thing?
I thought it was a shape, because anything that looks like a sword slash, the projectile, on previous levels you would ping and parry it, but him, no. It just... He does not care. I say parry like it's something in Sekiro, it's just you you deflect the shot, so both of you take no damage. Shield guys being able to reflect the shot, though, is something else. He repel the claw. Nope. No, yes he can. He can also repel an Aeternum shot. That sucks.
That's hilarious.
Because, like, right there, the sword is better because of the wider reach of the shot, and the mace is just a little slower since I'm jumping around.
Like a bingus.
It's not the most expansive arsenal, but, like, they designed it well. So, wow, your phone feedback is really heavy.
It hasn't moved! Phone is in the exact same spot that it was. I got nothing, man.
That money, money, money is all you need. Pump over there comes with the truck.
Aw, I didn't realize Mega actually left. I thought he was still talking about leaving.
Jesus.
I really do think that I'm gonna save up 4,000 and just make him go through the whole story, piss a whole bunch of people off,
Season 1
wait
to
till the very
2.
end, and then do it again.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah!
I need to use my meter more often. Holy crap.
Man, let me just save all these resources until I think I actually need them. Oh, hey, the end credits.
Oh, shut up. Like, those enemies that can repel, like, most of my weaponry are going to be a problem. I just had a thought.
Yeah.
Let's see if that did anything. It did! I changed... I moved you to another voice channel, and I moved you back, and now the feedback has stopped.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm very smart. I'll drink to that. Gargling pop is not the best idea.
Good way to get gas.
Yeah. The illumination complex.
It's a lighthouse. Oh no, it's the Illuminati headquarters. It's where the Illuminati live.
Hark at ye, Winslow! Oh, you bastard. One thing I can enjoy about this game, though, no inadvertent horror sections like From Dusk, or that Dusk did.
No, the only inadvertent horror is the one on camera.
My camera... you scared... I thought I still had my camera turned on, you penis. Even though I'm very cute tonight. I am every night.
I'm glad someone thinks so.
Ask anybody, they'll tell you. Yeah, it's like, that one section from that clip where there was that great big jaw monster that ran at me from the dark. And it takes, like, your whole arsenal away and you have to build it back up. Like, I was really close to giving up right then and there because that was rough.
Let's see. I keep meaning to actually clean up my act and stop making the less appropriate jokes, and it's not exactly working out. At least not on stream. I blame everyone.
I'm not
But
sure
me-
I follow
me
what
too.
you mean.
I'm generally a pretty dang positive person in everyday life, and here I am, calling you an ugly turd.
Well, I mean, it's true, but I am starting to think to the contrary.
But that's what I mean. It's like, why is it that I do that here? Admittedly, when, we first started doing this bullshit, I was not the same person exactly as I am now. Is it that I'm falling into bad habits because I'm used to it, because it's comfortable? I don't know. Just something I wonder about.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned before, I was like, I kind of wanted to start sandbagging some of that stuff, because I'm starting to think we get those edgelords and hate spewers, because it's like, they kind of realize, like, well, I guess it's cool to do it here. And it's like, they don't know the difference between, like, what is comedy and what is, I am masking being a racist.
Yeah. And I keep wanting to change how I present on this whole gaming front, and it's a slower process than I'd like, I guess is the best way to say it. Because things are happening. I guess I'm just perturbed that that's not happening faster.
What's not happening faster?
That I'm not... That I'm further from the person that I am everywhere else in the world when I'm talking about games here and bullshitting with you. And it's a weird feeling. Aw, tiny little old soul.
Yeah, it's like there's some nights more than others where it's just like I am not in anyone's mood to get harked at. Like, I'm here to play a video game or 7 and make observations and be like, hey, this is a video game. This video game's also good. Except for the Forges. We don't talk about the Forges.
What was so bad about the Forges?
It's just really dark level set. Like a lot of ambushes that just feel like kind of unnecessary and just wasn't really fun to stomp through. Like, it's just a lot of heavy industrial and not like environments like this or the last one we were in that had a lot more color, a lot more interesting geometry. The Forges is just, hey, do you like industrial themes? You better. Like, it kind of portrayed the tone... Oh, my goodness. Portrayed the tone of this game's, like, theme so far.
Well, maybe, but maybe if you had played it after playing these other ones, it would seem like a more interesting contrast, and it was just because it struck you poorly. I don't know.
Because it's also, like, this is not linear. Like, everything is level... I say level sets because back in that hub, once you have levels unlocked, you can take them on however order you like.
Yeah. And if your gear resets, it doesn't really matter. You know, at that point, the currency is information that you have learned about the game and your experience.
Granted, Dusk also had its own industrial zone that also wasn't super great, I felt. Not just because they had more of those invisible goats that run at you with that horrible noise. Nope, not at all.
I still love the Sirius Sam synergy in Gungeon where it creates the little screaming blow-up dudes.
I don't think I've reached that yet.
Oh my god. The first time I got it was just a sheer moment of what the hell? And then I realized what it was, and it was one of those moments where I just can't stop cackling. I just set the thing down and just wrote it out, because there was no way I was going to be able to play until I was done laughing.
Hell, with the whole remote play thing with Steam, I might yeet a copy of Enter the Gungeon at Mega, since we're still on the holiday sale, and then start doing co-op streams of that. He also mentioned Cuphead, and I'm legitimately thinking, like, what if we did do a co-op LP of that?
Man, that's another game that I would not want to play with net latency on.
According to Nogo, he was doing a 4-player game one time with Crawl, and if there was any input delay, it was hardly or barely noticeable, and that was a pretty, like, input-heavy game. Also, he was playing with someone in another, like, continent entirely. The Heretic's Fate. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha.
A good joke.
That's a good joke. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't something for shooting it.
Yeah, no destructible environments that I've seen so far. Anything that does get destroyed is from flipping switches or beating bosses.
That's disappointing.
Well, more time playing, less time shooting random rocks.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I have differing opinions on some of these things. Like, I used to love crap like that, like, but it also was a different tone. Say, the first X-Men Legends game into Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We were playing it as a bunch of my college buddies, and we would regularly halt progress to smash all the dumb breakables in the room. Which, you know, at that point, it's funny. It was also kind of a drinking game, so it worked out. But I also hate when you're required to do it to optimize. Like, Wizard of Legend is a great example. Have you played Wizard of Legend?
I think that's the top-down game where it's, you build your own spellbook, kinda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to play more of that.
It's really good. But my complaint with that is that almost all of the side terrain breakables have a chance to have money, but the costs are such that literally a couple coins might be the difference between affording an item and not. And so you feel obligated to smash all the crap if you want to actually know that you're playing optimally. And I don't like that feeling. Like, I do like breaking stuff, but I don't like feeling required to break it.
Watch your steps. If I turn around and there's a horrible thing waiting for me, me and the chicken are going home.
The game is cursed.
This is not... I thought that...
That's gotta be, a secret clue, then.
I'm just gonna clip that for later so no one else does. I feel like an idiot. My heart's a little bit pitter-patter right now. Let's put that thing away. Ouch. Can they reflect the claw? Tell you what, though, the new dashboard is kind of like making its usefulness known, like just having that clip button at the ready. Be nice if it was also working on mobile, but
Oh, it looks like it might be now.
oh, really?
Yeah.
More Aeternum shots. We're doing shots, everybody!
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can successfully pull it off while technically streaming 2 devices.
Ooh, magic.
Okay, well there is a clip button there.
Dang it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It works. It looks like I would have to really work to get beyond 30 seconds of me actually hitting the button. I don't think that's exactly how it works when you're not on mobile.
The other problem is that it doesn't let you, like, kind of edit the clip later. Like, if you find the timings off, you have to go back in to the archive itself and then do that.
Yeah.
Which, all this time, you'd think they'd sharpen that a little bit. Whoa. Oh, that was the joke about watch your steps. Ah ha ha.
Ah! Yeah.
Great, good joke.
Did you watch them?
I never saw it
I
coming.
watched them.
Gosh.
Daytona. I kept hearing Daytona in one of the La Mulana 2 songs.
Hey,
Which then
Maxwell.
resulted in the next time I heard Daytona was Mulana. What is happening to my brain? Sorry, you were saying,
Hey, Maxwell.
hey, Ratchet.
When's the co-op LP of La Mulana?
I think cooperative is an awfully strong word.
Well, to keep me from throwing another controller out a window.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that you'd really need. Well, I don't know that you'd really need me for the first. Again.
Well, you are like basically encyclopedia about that game at this point, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I also I am also aware of. I try to be thoughtful about the concept of trying not to use the foreknowledge. Like, oh, hey, we just finally read the tablet that says now we can do this. Really, though, I'll have to wait until I have some blood pressure medication for the next "it's been in your backpack for 10 minutes" moment.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do, Trebek.
Ouch. nice hiding spot, nerd. Oh, we're
But
back out here.
It does explain. It makes a lot of sense when you realize why it didn't let you solve that puzzle. It was done.
My best moment other than getting scared by the exact same cow.
Both those moments are lost to the ether. I don't even think I was there for It's the Same Cow.
You had to. How else would you have found out?
Because we talked about it for like a week at least. I don't... You know, I probably was. Not like I do much else.
No? Who is yeeting at me? Yeeting at my chamber door.
Alright, I am gonna hop off of here. And at least get into bed.
Oh, ask me anything from Maxwell's bed. Live from the bed, it's Saturday night.
No, thank you.
Oh crap.
It hasn't given me more bean bucks in a while. That's sad.
I think it said like you earn, like followers earn up to 220 in an hour, and then subscribers earn like bonus amounts.
Yeah, I've been stuck at 2.6k for most of this time.
You giving me crap about my resource hogging.
But that's the point. Like, if I want to do the terrible, terrible joke, I need 4,000. And I need to just sit on them until it's appropriate, which I can do. I'm wondering if it might be because I'm not participating in chat, therefore it's saying maybe I'm not real.
Maybe? I don't know, the technical parts of this whole thing I haven't really figured out yet. Like, for God's sakes, it asks... some of the default ones are for subscriber emotes when we don't even have the ability of triggering those yet. I'm telling you, we gotta get the gangs together, do some Fortnite streams, then we'll reach the subscriber amount. We can start getting the emotes going, commission some artists, we'll be in business! Oh, jeez. Ah! I'm platforming great, thanks for asking.
You rapping awful.
No, you. What in the world? What was that?
Did you just get teabagged?
Nerd jumped out of the water and was like, hey, how you doing? And jumped back in.
You got, like, Goomba stomped.
Oh, there he is.
Alright, well. Get the hell off of here.
Get out of here, Stalker.
On it.
Oh, this certainly feels like a level exit. My character's feet are very moist. That was just unnecessary, what I just did.
I forgot.
What?
I had to contribute to some of that peak Dino Ratchet content.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
That's all, man.
Like this.
Did you post something in the Discord?
No. Peak
Thank-
Dino Ratchet content.
Thanks, I hate it. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. I just ruined my window layout. Oh no. Oh no.
Good work.
Where the frick am I supposed to dab on those skater boys? I said see you later, boys.
This isn't really peak Dino Ratchet content, but it did make me laugh.
You fu- Like, no. No. Can this be chroma keyed? Yes, it can. Why? Why can't I chroma key this? No, get off my screen. Get off my plane.
And then this for no good reason.
What could this possibly be?
I don't understand it, but I like it.
No wonder your phone doesn't work most of the time, because you got these apparent cursed things running through it. Like, is this the opening to some kind of, like, anime? A
I have
anime?
no idea.
I'm pretty sure. I really hope I'm not supposed to rocket jump here on purpose. No, I didn't have to. I could just turn around the corner. I'm very smart. I'm getting none of that yibba yabba. Blood control. Beep. Mario. Boopity boop 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 boopity boop 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 boop. Hey, junkies! Where did he come from?
Oh, I already posted that one. Never mind. I remember now.
You're losing track of your own memes, you charlatan.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you get a prize for finishing the level with the soul mode on. I got 1 out of 8 secrets. I'm great. So the Tower of Light. Gamers, let's get that light. Oh yeah, we are gonna go slay the spire. Be right back. And stay down. That little laugh is always so weird. Again, I have no idea if bunny hopping makes you go faster, but feels neato to do anyway. Alright, I need a hot minute because my legs are starting to cramp up pretty bad. We're gonna call for a break. And when we get back, we'll do a little bit more of a medieval. Reopening the stream mark. Oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna call for a break. When we get back, we'll do a bit more of medieval, and then we might finish up with some firemen. So, BRB.
Or what, gamers? Let's go make that trader.
Let's go make that cheddar. Not understanding what the point of that gate control stuff was. Oh. The Star of Torment. That's what this thing's called. So unnecessarily metal. Yoink. Uh-oh. Oh, right. The Super Shot just turns the Eternum into a black hole cannon. Just again, because, like, why not? Why not just shoot a literal black hole that... I don't know if it can actually murder you as well. I'll like try that at some point. You know, for science. Ooh. Little beans. Yeah, I'm not planning on falling off these anytime soon. What? Thank goodness this thing has interrupt. I need a sip of my cranberry. Cranberry. Hello. Yeah, I should probably go get those. Can you believe that effect of picking stuff up was a lot brighter by default? Like, it's borderline migraine-inducing out of the box. They had enough foresight to put a slider in for that, though. Okay. Yo, we playing Kid Icarus Uprising now, son. Yeah, no. But speaking of, surprise, surprise, that's a game I never finished as well. I suppose technically I could stream it, like one hand on the controller, the other on mouse for aiming. One sturdy boy. I do hope there's a refill in the Flappy Juice. Yes, there is. Wow, zero out of 5 secrets, a new record. Oh, this bodes well. Darn. Sheesh. I'm not quite certain what happened there. Was he still stuck in the black hole and just getting the regular sook? You know, someone check the. Don't say a word. I'm just leaving. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Welcome back, champion.
Thank you. Oh, that's what happened. I never would have guessed. Potter. Yeet! That's not a question! Nogo, you need a dictionary. Alright. That... Pretty sure... No questione. Great job. Bits ruined. I think that we might be on the last level after that. Not the forge, so that's a plus. Alright. The pop-out version of the dashboard is terrible. Yeah, then we might finish that up sometime later this week, because then, and holy crap, it's going to mean that, I'll finish another video game. Heaven forbid. Excuse me, I've been drinking. One sip of cranberry and I'm well off the wagon. It's like Nogo with one sip of Coors Light. Donaracha, baseball is a sport where you throw baseballs at each other. Lethal League isn't a sport, it's a way of life. Why is Nogo suspiciously southern in this, with this character? Donaracha, I'll have you know I can dab harder than you youngsters ever would have known. I don't know. I don't know. Someone want to go back to work for me tomorrow? Make that cash money? Not just any South, the South. Oh, there was someone in the Discord streaming Let's Party. Someone else in my Discord? Streaming? Stealing my thunder? Wow. Boop, 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 doop, doop.
Yoo-hoo! Snickety snack! Guess who's back?
No, Kanando. No. Ahoy! Alright, I did a slight repainting of the ship, because clearly Maxwell was very upset with the Feng Shui. So, yeah, we're gonna do a wee bit of farm frame till bedtime. Because I found out I have a character. I forgot about this character. Gara. Forgot that they're real neato.
Who have we got on the line? Oh, yeah. I don't... That's all we have time for.
reset. What have you done, Maxwell? Nope. There we go. You know, I'm really glad that Warframe is one of the games that allows Discord's like quick pull up to see good content like that. That's good content. That's good. Setos 69 is very nice. Ooh. I remember, like, for a week, that was all news outlets were writing about, was like, Fortuna and Setos 69. Oh no. Great. Good.
You pay me in red, I pay you in silver.
Oh yeah, let's go hunt some Eidolons. The thing I very much know how to do. No problem. What? Nogo, you know how to hunt for Eidolons, right? Bro? Bro? Bruh. Oh, let's just... Hecking...
One more off the docket. Hop to.
Run the list.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
And also their nipples. So yeah, Gar is fun because she's all like, hey, I'm made of glass, even though like parts of her outfit look like jello. Like very sturdy jello. But no, it's glass. No, don't worry about it. Video games are silly. We should get rid of them.
If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Oop, just gonna crash into the ground real quick, no prob. If the only real thing that counters her is anything that's like 2 feet underneath. What are you doing down there? Stop moving! That's my one weakness. What you do now? Kirby Nap Pello's cutest, strangest thing. Yeah, that's what Mega was saying earlier. Just like, just get yourself a big, become a big mouthful for the curb.
This is the time to strike.
As you do. Hey there, Kirby! I want to put my head in your mouth. TDD, no.
Target spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can. soon recover from that strike. You've weakened them. You've weakened the Grineer detachment. It's time to send them running. Force them out of their camp.
What was that noise? What sounds like frickin' Siren Head? I don't like it.
You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles. You've captured the location. Do not let them retake it.
Oh, I see what's happening. The other rando is not participating. Makes sense now. Whoa! Oh, yahoo, little cowboy. That actually kills. Sure. Where'd it go? Where's the Bingus? I'm not talking about me for once. Cool. Cool, Luigi. It's gone, isn't it?
Starved them out of house and home. I feel bad, but this isn't their house or their home.
Mine. See, what's neato right now is that I have all the materials I need to raise the standing with the locals here. I just need to build up them faction points. Them fac points. Check yourself before you fack yourself. That's what I always say. You know, gamers? Oh, YouTube thinks I want to see videos from someone with gaming in their channel title. That's cute. I'll just run up on the camera, why don't you? Oh, they're... Oh, yeah. That player is new as heck. Still running a Mark 1, for heaven's sake. I remember back in my day. You always remember your Mark 1 and how quickly you couldn't get rid of it.
What things are and what they should be. Allow us to improve your efficiency.
You. Bah.
Which string will you pluck? Yes.
No.
Commit. Allow us to improve your efficiency.
Wait, what? Oh, they bloody better not have.
In time.
I'm just going to pretend that is not the case.
I give you coordinates. You go in. You work. All right, chop chop.
Not for sure. They said you get the
Quills are at it again.
the final bit for Revenant
Orbic
from
relic is being
that
unearthed
weirdo, but
here. The Quills would like this relic back, and I would like to keep the Quills happy. Will you oblige?
I just realized Nago burned a lot of beanbucks earlier on those water breaks instead of getting another mystery prize that no one knows anything about. Shut up. It's a mystery to everybody.
The relic was here, and not long ago. We'll keep hunting.
The Wellick was here not long ago.
This waypoint. Search the area for the relic.
Oh god, not this. Yeah, let's go on a scavenger hunt into a cave where you'll probably never find it, you prick. I can hear it. Oh.
No sign of the relic. But
Alright, good.
not be happy about losing those references. I located the relic. The Grineer hid it in an armored vault at Waypoint. Go.
Go, get it. Eat. Eat that meat.
Armor is too strong for their weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards. They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get it open.
Oh, Slash, you tricksy hobbit. Ask me anything. Yo, Donna Ratcher, why'd you die just now? Yeah, good Hall of Mirrors, nerd.
Take the resources.
Take the man and his things.
The Quills will be very happy to hear this. Or they would be if they were capable of emotion. Either way, I'm happy, bounty paid.
I think to catch up on some of the, since I rerolled my loadout, I should go on a space boat. Go on a space boat, do space boat things in space. You know there's boats in space? I didn't know that. Who'd have thunk? Not even time for a water break. I'm gonna have one myself. Make a bonus prize where if you do 12 of them in a row, it becomes a water board. What might intrinsics be at? Not great. Let's see if we go from the level 1 space boats to the level die space boats as quickly as we did last time. Yeah, seems like we will.
Crew ship captured. Tenno in the saddle. Fire alert resolved. Hull ruptures persist. Omnis on site. Stat.
Great, I didn't want to fix it anyway.
Keep it up. We are on their boards. Look alive. Tenno on deck. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Crew, fire on board. Location marked. Breach risk contained. Rupture sealed. Enemy fighters are falling back. Good work. Tenno disembarking. Ram slates inbound. Prepare to repel boarders. Fires extinguished. Scrubbing.
Have hot feet.
Arcwind slingshot loaded. Tenno in the barrel.
That's me!
Heads up. Grenadiers.
Oh god. Didn't even raid the ship proper? What are you doing?
Ground sled launch detected. Looks like a party. Crew ship has gone bye-bye. Sector 6.
Pilot not even trying to dodge.
Tail. Mission complete. Crew, we have been boarded. Tell them we're not buying. Alert. Fires. Alert. Shelve the bloodlust. Borders repelled. Back to work. Fires extinguished. Oxygen levels normalizing.
Who the devil is our pilot? I'm not gonna complain. Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Another job well executed.
Let's do the space warp again. Bulkhead? You calling Pinhead?
Clear this sector. A decisive first strike will increase odds of victory by 147%. Fighters on scope. Take them down wholesale. We have company. Rainier cruise ship on scope.
Hello, camera. What are you doing?
Incoming ground sleds. About to ring the doorbell. We have been boarded. This is our home. Defend it. Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break. Field system shorting. Omnis required. Ship secure. Good work. Priority repair order. Hull ruptures. Decompression risk. Tenno deployed.
Now I can fix it.
Systems repaired. Hull ruptures sealed. Cruise ship on scope.
I completely forgot that freezing was a potential ailment.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel.
You better not have gotten in.
We are burning. Deal with it. Rupture sealed. Good job. Enemy morale has broken. Fighters are peeling off. Fire crew, stand down. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
So freaking cool. reckon this captain ain't the biggest fan of getting that bonus loot. Don't mind me, just gonna yeet myself on out of here.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Enemy forces beheaded. Threats.
Lord.
Closing mission. Next.
What'd you do?
Flames extinguished.
Will everyone turn to page 57 and eat? Oh, the dog. Ha ha. Ah, I get it. It was a good joke. I get it. Alright. Good hustle. What you got? I have no idea what any of that means.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Thank you, senpai.
Bad guys. Hit them in the knees. Detected.
Rah-ree, kick him in the knee.
Prepare to engage.
This is a good camera. This is great for leveling.
Hull integrity alert. Hull
Plus, next time when Elena plays, I'll be able to help carry her crew.
compression levels stabilizing. Ruptures sealed. Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived. Dropping Tenno out of airlock. Ground slaves inbound. Roll out the welcome mat. A clumsy breach. Our invaders possess more enthusiasm than talent. Boarding party eliminated. Ship secured. Back to work. I am seeing a lot of fighter shrapnel. Pilot morale destabilizing. Continue.
We are once again not moving. Apparently I'm the only one who is concerned with this fact.
Bogies on scope. Good hunt.
Yep.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. A Tenno has exited the railjack.
I forget just how much Gara cheats, because like her passive is whenever in like bright light, her armor reflects and blinds everyone, which is completely fair. Raiding for Pantsu. What? You're gonna fly this thing, eh? Alright, I'm out.
Returning. Hull ruptures persist. Seal those cracks before we implode. Sealant applied. Hull integrity stabilized.
I'm flying this frickin' thing. Alright. Let me show you how we do it downtown.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Rupture. Explosive decompression imminent. Seal. Fighters on attack vector. Gunners, fire at will. Fighters neutralized. Scratch one cruise ship.
It's me! I am the Boaterist now.
Neutralized. Filing mission as complete.
Well, not for long. Apparently it's a pretty fun thing where if you can get a drift, you can get a Tokyo drift for your space boat to avoid incoming fire, which, if I get my hands on and I get good at, oh, people are gonna pay me to pilot their friggin' tubs. I hope. Maybe. Look, this whole mode's really stupid. It's strangely compelling. It's like, whenever you have bad crews, it's like, well...
Normalizing interior pressure. Ruptures.
Interior pressure alligator. I was like, Elena got their railjack going, except theirs isn't very geared up or well-staffed. So I'm gonna just jump into Elena's railjack and be like, hello, I'm here to save the day. I'm over-leveled as sin, except not really. The cost for... What are you doing, Gara? Girl. What is that? What is that? I'm a bumper car! Ouija! Look at me! I can get receptions over the radio tower. What is this spaghetti noodle? What is that? Jason Momoa. It's gold. I hate it. I hate it so much. We docking? We docking, boys.
Permission to board granted.
Ooh. Up to 15 in Twinsics. Hello. Have you been grinding yo in Twinsics? Oh dear. But I have my boy in a day. Make more shines. Alright, let's do one more campaign. And yeah, maybe call it a night. Like how it says can't find squad and then it connects you anyway. It's like, psych. Ooh, prank you good. Har har, feedily frick. Oh, we're mining. Okie dokie. Look, Ma, we're playing No Man's Sky. Which, by the way, when I can figure out how to capture that thing properly without it causing me to frickin' blue screen of death, we'll be doing some more of that sometime. They had another big patch. Video games are happening, that's what. When I eventually scrap the money together for it, like, I'm gonna have all the materials in the world for my railjack. I'll have the best boat in the galaxy. You'll see. Like, one thing that I'm flabbergasted by in the most recent No Man's Sky patch is that if you come across a ship you can salvage, instead of just begrudgingly picking it up, you can just scrap the whole thing right there. Oh! These expeditions are going to be a little bit more profitable that way. That, and I still need to figure out how to build a home more effectively. In hindsight, the planet I'm on, I'm not super crazy about anymore. It's like Waterworld, except without a sense of humor. Ah! You think I wasn't paying attention? Now, I should probably find a different icon for the Beans Bucks itself. Perform the best Joker's trick, have it be something other than beans. I get like the picture of some tomatoes. Yeah, you're right. They really should be. I'm mining for you anymore. We made we made 2 pennies this stream, gamers. You on that big money-making foray now. Why is that one of your poses, Gara? What are you doing? Though, I think one of the things they said in that for emotes and icons that it has to be like non-copywritten or something like that. But then how many people have stuff with copywritten material in it as, like, references, so... I think they enforce that as much as YouTube's going to enforce the whole COPPA nonsense. COPPA? COPPA? I don't even really understand what that thing's about, other than... like, hey, here's how you make content for babbies. I do like how they're all, you legally have to tell us if this is content made for the babs. I'm getting examined. Yeah, get out of here, Zandoon. More like you're Zandum. Oh! Got him. But yeah, it's like YouTube keeps telling me, like, yeah, you have to legally tell if this is content made for kids. And I'm like, okay, how do I do that? And then the website's all, go here. And that here does not exist. Like, what do you want me to do? Blunk, what do your elf ears hear? Are we gonna go fighting anytime soon? I don't want to lose out on these mats. These hot materials. Spin! Waiting for nerds. Ugh. I am intrigued, though, because one of the parts about the whole Empyrean expansion that they didn't implement yet was the command skill for Railjacks. Which, from what we know so far, is apparently going to be a way of playing Railjack, but single player. So, like, you have your own AI crew to help maintain stuff. Which still sounds fun, and might be more reliable than silly humans. Not me, though. I'm a great crewman. Give me a mop, I'll swab this deck like you wouldn't believe. You have 31 missiles! Oh. Okay. I have no idea what these buttons... Those 2 diamonds, I don't know what those are.
Targets on the board. Good hunting. Incoming fighters. Get to see.
Ooh! That's fun. They're powerful, gotta give them that. I have good news. Untitled Goose Game is going on my Game of the Year list. That's good news to somebody, probably.
Has translated in sector. Arkwin slingshot loaded. Tenno in the barrel. Incoming ram sleds. About to ring the doorbell.
Yeah! That was pretty good.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break.
Come on, Cranky, take us to the break.
Gate crasher. Grineer cruise ship.
I kind of want to see what those number 2 and 3 buttons next to my
Enemy cruise ship has
energy
arrived.
bar is, but I'm worried it's going to be like be an important thing that the captain was using.
Ram sleds inbound. Roll out the welcome mat. Crew.
Yep, that's me.
Been boarded. Tell them we're not buying. Priority repair order. Hull ruptures. Decompression risk. Ram sled teams neutralized. Hull ruptures sealed. We broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover.
Well, you're just going to point me right at him. You're going to jump in the slingshot too. Okay.
Alert. Fires. Alert. Fire alert resolved.
And once again, there's no one flying this thing. Well, you know what? Who's flying this thing now?
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Where? Where to go? That did over 27,000 damage, and you're telling me it only chunked off that tiny sliver? I'll get down there and do it my damn self.
We have one less cruise ship to
Or
be
not.
concerned with.
Whatever. Shut up.
Attention to remaining targets. Grineer in disarray. Sector secured. Mission
Nope.
successful.
That's a good sign. Scythe just sticking through my hand. No problem.
Ram sled launch. Optimists inbound.
Hello!
Intruder alert. Full squad. Small arms. I want those amateurs off my ship.
This person putting the cryo guns on
Clean up
is
later.
pretty bold of them. And very trusting. Shut. Oh, there must be cannons.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Or there are no cannons. Hmm. Nope. Just out of range. Never mind. Ooh, gotta love that stuttery latency. Like, how do you kit your boat in such a way to have 31 missiles at the ready? Who does that? Like, unless you're bringing in your own crew, that's basically an invitation for randos to be like, oh, hey, yum yum, look at all these things I can waste. If we're just gonna sit here for a hot second, I'm gonna check my phone. It's phone time, gamers. Let's have another community channel thing where we get to ask Siri a question. Score Bunny Poke Plush. Oh. Apparently. There are spiders everywhere, and that's a good thing. I might be one to disagree with that sentiment. The worst thing about mining ops is that you can't safely leave until you get to the summary screen. I want my opera house. Oh, the developer is asking questions. I wonder if they will put any thought into reading those responses. The answer is always no. But you can tell it's the good priorities because the oh, there we go. Now the captain's moving. Oh crap, they might have seen me. No one move a muscle. Reminds me of the big spooks. Yeah, like the big spooks they had for the quest to get Harrow.
Mission complete.
It was such a well-done horror quest because they had writing in blood on the walls. No one's ever done that before. It's okay, stomaching that terrible quest means I got my best boy. Should be safe to leave any second now. Any second now? There we go.
Signatures indicate the presence of a coordinate.
That to play with tomorrow. Don't think I'll be able to play with him by tomorrow evening, not unless I pay up to rush that. Which I might just do anyway, since I'm sitting on 1,000, almost 1,100 platinum, like an absolute weirdo. Decision paralysis, but what to do as a shopping spree. Alright. I don't know who is still awake, but that's going to do it for tonight. We are back to work tomorrow, so we'll see what we get up to, if anything, in the evening. So, till then, good night, maintain hydration, and goodbye.